Berlin, New Hampshire was not named for Berlin in Germany. No, it was named for the town of Berlin, Massachusetts, which of course was named for Berlin, Germany. Officially, the pronunciation of the city is Berlin, not Berlin. The story is, and I don't know if this is true, the story is that during World War I, the town was embarrassed by its name because we were at war with Germany, and so they made the pronunciation different. Of course, they'd always called it Berlin anyway, so it didn't matter. This town, the town immediately to the north of Berlin, is Milan. Yeah, you got it. Pronunciation is Milan, not Milan. Although the two places are spelled the same, and like her sister community to the south, Milan is not named for Milan, Italy. In fact, Milan is named for a person. Not only that, Milan is named for the same person that Harrisville, New Hampshire is named for. And like most other towns in New Hampshire, Milan was not always called Milan. Back in 1771, New Hampshire colonial governor John Wentworth granted this area, gave it to a bunch of his friends in Portsmouth, and among the grantees was his first cousin, a guy named Paul Wentworth. He wasn't from New Hampshire, he was an Englishman, but he worked for his cousin, the governor, in the shipping business. He was down in the Caribbean. And the governor loved his cousin, and so he gave this town his name, Paulson, for Paul Wentworth, you see. One of the families to receive land up here were the Twitchells, that's another name, and another of the founding families of Paulson was the Harris family. Now the Twitchell family, not only were they up here, but they founded the mills in what is now Harrisville. Back then, that town was known as Twitcherville, named, of course, after one of the Twitchells, a vile Twitchell, actually. Later, his daughter, Deborah, married a guy named Beuthel Harris, and they had a son that they named, you ready for this? Milan. And it was Milan who changed the name of Twitcherville to his last name, Harris, for Harrisville. It's the 1820s. Levi Woodbury was the governor of the state by then. And Governor Woodbury, he was close friends with Milan Harris. And when it came time to rename this old town of Paulstown, the governor honored his friend, Milan Harris, not by naming this place Harrisville or Harristown, because we already had a Harrisville name for him. So John Wentworth did what had been done 50 years before. He gave the town the first name of his friend. And so Milan, New Hampshire, named his name for Milan Harris, as Paulstown had been named for Paul Wentworth. And Milan, Italy, well, that's not even in the picture. Although, maybe Milan Harris got his name. No, I don't think so.